You know, the more you dig about Charles T. Russell, you find more information that you never even dream of finding. This is a website that the Bible students put up, and it talks about Charles T. Russell. After the death of Charles T. Russell, the Bible students movement was in, I can't pronounce that word. Anyway, 1914 fell to bring about the glorification of the saints. Many of the brothers were still somewhat at a loss. Some had fallen away from the association in disappointment. But this was not enough. A bitter power struggle occurred at the Watchtower headquarters over control of the society. So basically, if you go back up here again, they saying about the 1914 date fell. That means they thought they was going to go to heaven. And it never happened. Let's read that again. 1914 fell to bring about the glorification of the saints. It says right there. It doesn't say that 1914 was the beginning of the last days. It says it fell. So that means these people was told from Charles T. Russell that they was going to go to heaven in 1914. It never happened. Here's the proof. They wrote it on the website, and you can see it for yourself. In 1917, Joseph Franklin Rutherford succeeded Charles T. Russell as the Watchtower president. He tied and succeeded in gaining complete control over the society activities, the legal introduction of new bylaws given by the president for control over the efforts of the society. However, this was not Pastor Russell's wish. In his last will and testament, he had provided for, that's where I stopped. So that means showing right here that the Bethel home, Judge Rutherford, he saw an open door and he took it. He took the full control of the Bible students, New York, and everything. And when some of the men that Charles T. Russell appointed at that time was not governing body, that came later. There was seven, 8 people, and Judge Rutherford kicked 4 of them out because they did not agree with his changing the doctrines. So he legally threw them out, and he put 4 men to replace them. And that's how he took control of the whole thing. And later on, the Bible students fought. They couldn't win because he was a lawyer. So some of them just got up and moved out from the Bible students. And who was ever left, Judge Rutherford changed the name because he did not want any of the people he was with him, that was following him in his new doctrine, to be called Bible students. So he separated them from the Bible students by calling them Jehovah's Witnesses in 1931. Here it is right here. 4 members of the Society Board of Directors. The majority of the board took strong exceptions to what they regard as Rutherford high-handed behavior and opposed him. Eventually, the tension between Rutherford and the directors grew, and on July 17, 1917, Rutherford, during mealtime, that he had replaced 4 directors. With his own appointees using a legal, I can't say that word, that the directors which had opposed him did not hold their positions legally under Pennsylvania law. So I mean, right at a meal they had, he let them know that he replaced 4 of the members that Charles T. Russell appointed, because they opposed his new doctrines. That was not what Charles T. Russell was teaching. So here's the proof that all Judge Rutherford was out is to take complete control of the society. And this shows you what kind of man he is. I mean, it was in Charles T. Russell's will for those these directors to be directors at that time till their death, and they was kicked out completely by Judge Rutherford. Now, here's the proof that the society had disagreement with Judge Rutherford, and they tried to solve it, and they got thrown out. Like it says, here it is, Bethel family, New York. During the meal time, he let him know that he replaced of the 4 directors. So here's the proof. This is from the Bible students, and Jehovah's Witnesses doesn't want you to know the real truth, that the struggle from the Bible students to Jehovah's Witnesses today. And like I said, I did a lot of research on the Bible students. There's different branches in the United States, and they got people in different countries, but they're still teaching Charles T. Russell's teaching. So here's the proof. Hope you enjoy it. Bye for now.